What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm so excited because it's the first day where it actually feels a little bit like fall. I do look like a mess, don't worry, I'm gonna do my hair in just a second. But I feel so relaxed. I turned off my AC, I opened up all my windows in my home. I'm getting some fresh air and I just feel great. I did a workout this morning and I have my pumpkin spice latte. A perfect fall morning, even though it's technically not fall. In my mind it's fall. I got a lot of DMs from my vacation vlog where I went away about my tan, so I thought I would go through and talk about my current tanning routine. There's so many tanning routines out there, you guys, that I would get asked about my favorite tanners and my tanning routines, and I just thought it was kind of a pointless video for me to make. I didn't know I could really add anything to the hundreds of thousands of videos that were already on YouTube. But I recently got professional salon spray tan machine at home. I got one spray tan, and if you guys have been following me for any time at all, you know that as soon as I see something like getting my nails done, getting hair done, getting laser hair removal done, as soon as I see something, I find a way to be able to do it at home, just because it saves a lot of money, like so much money. Each spray tan you get is like $50 to $80. Depending where you go. Yes, applying like mousse is not that expensive. It's probably the cheapest way. Like you can get some really good mousse, like fake tans from the pharmacy, but I just never thought it looked that good. There was always splotchiness. Spray tan, when it like the mist sprays on your body, just looks so much better and so much more natural. I found a way to do it at home. As soon as I got a spray tan, I researched which spray tan machine I used, so I'm gonna talk about that. I researched which spray tan solution to use, so I'll show you guys that, and I also am going to talk about this next spray tan solution I want to try, and then I'm going to actually show you guys me tanning. So this morning I didn't do my hair yet. I showered yesterday and washed my hair. I actually let it air dry. I want to show you guys my new favorite hair tool I've been using. I showered, I exfoliated, and now I'm letting my skin dry. So I find that after a shower, I at least like waiting 30 minutes to an hour before I spray tan, so that like all my pores can close. If you spray tan or you fake tan right after a shower, I find that the tan gets into your pores and you can get like those little dark spots. Make sure before in your shower you exfoliate amazingly. You want to exfoliate. I either like using a scrub or a glove. Exfoliating your skin is the #1 thing to make your tan look good. I saw a few things about how shaving after makes it look better. It's not true. I've tried it. I like shaving before and exfoliating before, ideally even like a few hours before, but at least wait half an hour from the time that you exfoliate and shave and shower to the time that you fake tan. So in the meantime, I thought I would do my hair. I haven't gotten my hair color done since the very beginning of May, and I'm going in October. I'm going next month to get fresh extensions and my hair color done. I saw this all over TikTok. It was like the only hair tool I was seeing, and I finally decided to try it, and I fell in love, and I'm super excited that they're actually sponsoring this portion of today's video. But I've been using this for a while, and it's my favorite hair tool. Like, it is my favorite hair tool. It's a weird looking hair tool. I've never seen anything like it. I was a little bit skeptical when I first tried it, but you guys are gonna see it's the absolute best. So I'm just gonna plug it in. This is the 1.25 size. They have different sizes. You just turn it on with this button right here, and then you can adjust the heat. I always set it to the highest. And what's really cool, what's so cool about it is that it rotates for you. When I use the beach waver, I use it in about 3 sections. I'll do this lower section, the middle section, and the top section. It heats up so quickly. It's already all heated up. So all you do is you take the clamp, and I actually run it through the length of my hair. You don't have to do it, but you place it at the end, and then you press the button, and it wraps it for you up your hair. So you don't have to do any of the twisting or the turning, and it just wraps it and makes the curl absolutely perfect. There's also 2 speeds that you can wrap the hair, either fast or slow. This was fast. I'll show you slow the next time. And then you just let it go, and you have the perfect curl ever. Fast, slow. I'll show you guys the slow. Again, right to the end. you just leave it for a few seconds. It's literally that easy. It makes curling your hair so easy. It's crazy. I curl all the hair on one side of my head going the same direction. However, there's arrows pointing in either direction, so it makes it super easy to alternate the direction that you curl your hair.
I'm so excited that Beach Waver actually gave me a coupon code for 20% off. You can use the code TONY20.
Perfect curl. If you're someone who has a hard time curling your hair, this tool like literally just makes it completely foolproof. And you don't have to go all the way up the length of your hair. If you just want the ends curled, you can literally just curl halfway up, but I have been going the whole way up. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go do this for the rest of my hair and I'll show you guys the finished look. Okay, so this is what it looks like before I brush it out. I just wanted to show you. Really pretty curls. Like I said, I curled each side of my hair in the same direction. Okay, so that is my hair. I'm absolutely obsessed. The curls are like my perfect curls and it honestly just makes curling my hair so easy. That's the back. I'm gonna go put my bathing suit on, then let's head down to my basement so I can show you my whole tanning setup. I'll clip up my hair so it doesn't get tan all over it. I'm excited. Okay, you guys, so we're actually refilming this portion of the tanning video. I did film this that day. However, I didn't realize my nipples were like fully on display, and that's just like not something I want on display on YouTube. So we're refilming it. Nikki's here. She's gonna tan me again. And it actually works out because I got in a new tanning product so we can give the reviews on that. Basically, I like to spray tan myself once a week. I do it on myself occasionally, but most of the time Nikki will spray tan me when she's here. I much prefer doing a spray tan over like the mousse that you rub in. I just find it looks a lot better. It doesn't cling on to like all dry patches. There's sweet Nikki. It doesn't cling on to all your dry patches, and then it just fades a lot nicer, and I think it just looks a lot better on the skin. I've tried every fake tan, I've tried every method, mousse, oil, whatever, and although they are good, nothing compares to a good spray tan. Right, Nikki?
Literally nothing.
It just like really evens out your skin tone. Like I said, sometimes do it on myself. I'll give you one tip. I don't recommend doing it. I really recommend like doing it with a friend or with like your mom or your boyfriend. Like teach your boyfriend or your girlfriend to spray tan you, because it's just so easy. It literally takes 1 minute. But if you are gonna do it on yourself, I just recommend like having a mitt nearby, so if it doesn't like apply so evenly, you can rub it in. The machine that I got is the Maximus Evolution Tint Machine. This one was, I believe, $500, which is pricey. I wanted to invest in it because I wasn't sure like how good the cheaper ones would be, but you don't have to spend that much on a spray tan machine. And honestly, this is the one that the girl that I got a spray tan was using, so I just got that one from the brand, this brand here, Nuda. I bought this on their website. They also sell like full tanning kits that you can buy, like a machine and a tent and the mist, and so it just makes it all really easy. I bought this one off a tanning website. I did have to pay a lot in duties. They do have it on Amazon as well, but I don't know, I feel like buying one from them probably would just make it easy. Shipping was really fast. Do your own research and pick whatever machine you want. I feel like they're pretty much all the same, but I just went with the one that she was using and it works great. Like I said, you have to exfoliate. I recommend exfoliating either like the night before and tanning in the morning, or like at least 30 minutes before. You want to make sure your pores are all closed from your shower so it doesn't like settle into all of, you know, when you get like black dots from your tanner, it's because it sunk into your pores. I feel like prep is the number one thing to make a tan look good. If you have splotchy dry patches all over you, your tan is going to cling onto that, and then it's just not going to look very good. The first tanning solution that you guys all asked about, and the one I think is my favorite so far just for the color and how it wears is the Norvell Venetian handheld spray tan solution. I got this one just on Amazon. It's really good. It's super easy to apply. The color is beautiful. I use it, Nikki uses it. The color is like very versatile. This one is not an express tan, but I've washed it off after a few hours and the tan still looks really good, but you can leave it on up to 24 hours. Basically how tan works is the percent of DHA, I believe. The percent of DHA. So different tanners will have higher percentage. I like one with a 9%, around 9%, but they do have ones with like 12% or even less. So many different color options. So this one is cocoa. It's a rapid tan from naturally derived ingredients, and you can wash this off from like 2 to 5 hours after. When you wash it off, like your whole, like the color guard or whatever washes away and you're like, oh no, I'm not tan anymore. But the tan will develop the next 24 hours after you wash it off. I don't know how it works, that's just how it works. So even if you wash it off and it looks like your tan is all gone, don't be alarmed, it will come back. So I have cocoa, which is a rapid tan, and then mocha, which is not a rapid tan, but it's the medium color. I don't know, I just read the reviews on their website and these were the 2 most popular ones. Yeah, I think that's it. Do you have any tips, Nikki, as a spray tan artist?
No one spray tans as good as me.
No.
Make sure you stand 1 foot away.
Or more.
Or more, because then it gets really blotchy all over. When I spray tan Tony, sometimes like in her drier areas it gets blotchy, so I just go over it with the mitt.
And we also don't know all the positions to like, you know, like the proper spray tan positions. We kind of just go and like see where.
Yeah, because you can see like what's missing or what needs a little bit more.
You have a knob with how much air comes out, so you can go max or min, and we always go towards min. I always find like less is more. You don't want a huge layer of spray tan on, that's when it looks a little fake. And then on the gun here, this controls how much tanner comes out, so we also go pretty light on this. And then on the nozzle here, you can move the direction of the tan. We always just keep it like this, and this way the tan will spray out like that. If you turn it, it'll spray like that. It's really your preferences, but we kind of just go up and down, so we keep it like that. Alright, so as you guys know, my basement is not finished yet, so I just have my little tanning setup here. This tent is actually collapsible. You don't have to always have it up. Folds up into the smallest little thing. So you can, even if you lived in like a smaller apartment, you don't have to always have this tanning setup out. It's just easier for me. I don't really use my basement, so I just always keep it open. And then my mom went she set up like a little tanning salon. So we always put a towel on the floor because the mist kind of settles on the ground, and if you don't have anything, it'll get all on your feet. They do have little pads that you can stick onto the bottom of your feet, but we find like a towel just works best. Be careful, because like try not to breathe too much, because you will inhale it and then your whole nose, like inside, will be filled with tanner.
It comes out of clothes like no problem.
So basically the only next thing to do is really just turn it on and start spraying and hope for the best. Just remember, if you really mess it up, it washes off. Like, it's not the end of the world.
It's really hard to mess it up.
It is really hard to mess it up. And even like when you're doing it on yourself, it's pretty hard to mess up.
Turn to the side. Let me do this arm. Other one? And let me do your armpit. Okay. Face, quick, and light.
Yeah. Then you just want to make sure you're fully dry before you like move or touch anything. That was probably a quarter full. And I feel like each tan maybe takes a quarter of a thing like this. So that bottle of tanner will last you so many tans. And then what's cool about this gun is that if you remove it, you can use it as like a dryer. Look at how glowy. Okay, I have it like all up in my nose, but look at how glowy. Obviously, normally I'm naked, but just for the purpose of this video,
wow.
Okay, so look at those tan lines. Keep in mind,
This is just the color guard, and the color is so nice. So for this tan, we used...
Is this your first time using this one?
The Express. No, I actually did it on myself once. And then also for your first shower, you don't want to wash it with any soap. You can rinse, and then after 24 hours, you can go back to your normal shower routine. Don't use oil-based like moisturizers or oil on your skin. It will break down your tan. It will literally take your tan right off. So stick with like a water-based moisturizer, and make sure you moisturize every time you like shower and all the time. The more you moisturize, the better your tan will look. But with this tanning solution, it fades evenly. It never gets like
you never have to like scrub it off.
You never have to scrub it off. It just fades perfectly. I think we're gonna go bake some banana bread.
Oh, and we should make matcha.
Ooh, I'm so excited. We're doing our first fall baking of the season. The first fall baking in my new house. This is the moment I've been waiting for years.
Well, I'm just like a peanut.
Oh, you thought I was baking this alone?
No.
So today we're making some banana bread because I have about 50 black bananas. Every time I buy bananas, they turn black. Every time they turn black, I tell myself I'm making banana bread. And every time I end up throwing them out. But not today. We're making some banana bread. So I found a recipe for apparently the best banana bread. And if they say it's the best, it must be. I have some regular semi-sweet chocolate chips, and then these, I didn't even know I had, sea salt caramel chips.
They're so good.
They're so good. I have my new loaf pan that I haven't ever used. All you need is 1 stick of butter, 3 large ripe bananas, 2 large eggs, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 2 cups flour, 1 cup sugar, 1 teaspoon baking soda, half teaspoon salt, and half teaspoon cinnamon.
And you have all the ingredients.
And somehow I have all the ingredients. So we have to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. I always just use salted butter and then don't add salt to the recipe.
Do they want you to soften it?
Yeah, you have to melt it in the microwave.
Leo says hi.
Would you say this is a large banana? I apologize that we were not zoomed in before. My apologies. Mostly melted butter. And obviously you can make this like healthier. I used to make it with, instead of butter, I would put
margarine.
I would put Greek yogurt.
Oh, and like maple syrup.
Yeah. But
She's not about that today.
This looks like baby food. We have our mashed bananas, and then we have to add 2 large eggs and 1 teaspoon vanilla. One of my tricks is that I can actually crack an egg with one hand.
Leo.
Well, maybe not these eggs.
You couldn't crack it with one hand?
It like crumbled in my hand. Let's not try that again. And then it said 1 teaspoon vanilla.
A heaping spoon.
A heaping teaspoon. Second large bowl, whisk together flour, sugar, baking soda, salt, and cinnamon. Look at my cute flour container that I got from Target. I also have one for sugar. So much easier having a container for flour than
multiple bags.
Multiple bags. And then 1 cup of sugar. No one said this was healthy. Oh, cinnamon. Do you want to add cinnamon?
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit.
It calls for half a teaspoon, so.
Okay, just a little bit. Yes. Because cinnamon brings the warm fall flavor.
Oh, it really does. You're so smart.
Okay. Ooh!
I think this is going to be the best thing ever.
I know, especially with those chocolate chips.
I heard that you're supposed to, I think we should leave a little bit left over because I heard you're supposed to coat your chips in flour so they don't all sink. Yeah. Did you hear that as well?
Yeah.
Wow.
And your blueberries for blueberry muffins.
Ooh, we should make that next. And pumpkin muffins. Pumpkin oat chocolate chip muffins with a cream cheese frosting.
Where did you come up with that one?
In my
Okay,
brain.
we need some more.
That was so easy. Why don't we make banana bread more often? I feel like this is going to take so long to cook though. 45 to 55 minutes. But I think we should check it at like 35-40. Okay, so I made a little bit of a mess, but I just put some of the strawberry matcha into cups with, I don't know why I didn't just use the same cup, but I put it with some hot water and then whisked it with my little matcha whisk, and then I filled the cups up with some almond milk, and then I frothed up some vanilla creamer and some more almond milk. I wish you guys could smell how amazing it smells in my house right now. Oh, do you think it's ready?
You want to stick a knife in it?
It smells so freaking good. I wish that, oh, it maybe looks a little bit. I just don't want it to get too dry, you know?
No, never. Just spray the middle.
Oh. Oh. Okay, so it's out of the oven. It looks and smells divine. The center is still a little bit gooey, but I didn't want this outer portion to get too dry, so I'm hoping it like settles and cooks a little bit. And even if it's a little bit gooey in the center, I really don't mind. But I wish you can smell it. I cannot wait to take a bite of it with the salted caramel. Oh my gosh. I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. It looks so moist, and I always put a little bit of butter on the top of mine. Good morning, everyone. So I wanted to give a little bit of a tan update the next day. Last night I washed it off around 7 p.m. I just woke up, so I'm sorry. And I'm making a coffee, it's probably loud. I washed it off around 7 p.m. so it was on for about 5 hours. The color is just absolutely perfect. Like, I want to show you my tan lines. The color is so beautiful. It's like a true brown. Fades really nicely. If I had to say anything, just like less is more. You don't need to pile on a thick layer of tan, and that way like it'll fade really nicely. Oh, you are the most beautiful. Okay, so this is me coming from the future. I know this video is all over the place, but I really like have so many thoughts, and I wanted to give you thoughts on the Nuda tan and then also the Norvell tan. So personally, I like the Norvell tanner better. The color is both beautiful. This is how the Express tanner turned out, like stunning color, but I just think I prefer the Norvell tanner better. It's more of, I want to say like a brown, and then also it just washes off a little bit easier. So out of the two that I've tried, that is the one I would recommend, and that's the one that you're seeing in this outro.
Can I give an update?
Yes, of course.
I also tried both tans. The Nuda, I couldn't scrub it off in the shower. I was like really scrubbing, and then it started like capilling off my skin, but it was like blotchy, like I needed to rinse it off.
But the color looked nice.
The color was nice, but I found that it like gathered in certain areas.
I think also like depending on your skin tone, you might have to try different tanners to see what works best for you. If you're just starting out though, I would recommend trying the Norvell one. I think it's like really foolproof, and it's just like the best. So I will definitely be reordering that one. And if you have any tanning recommendations, let me know, because I would love to try it. I will leave everything linked down below, including the machine and the tent and the tan and all of that fun stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was a little bit helpful, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Bye.